Sup, my dudes, Valkyrja. Today I'm going to be talking about the story quest from the event. If you have not done it, I highly suggest doing it. This is one of the best quests I've ever made. I still like the Raiden Shogun quest better, specifically the second one that ends and all that. It's so good. But this one is definitely one of the better ones they have. They've been stepping up their game constantly. I love the story of this game. It's one of the main reasons I have stayed with it for so long. I've said that over and over again, and this just kind of reinforces my point. But I want to be talking about the Electro Yaksha in particular, and we'll be going to a lot of spoilers, so now is your time to leave. Granted, I won't be showing any footage whatsoever for a reason you may or may not find about tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon's video. We'll see whenever, we'll see depending on what all happens, but I'm not going to be showing any footage at all. Just going to be running around and talking like I always do. Anyways, back on to the quest. The quest is really good. The one thing I don't like about the Genshin Impact localization team, and something they always have done, is they sneak Japanese words into the English dialogue when this game takes itself very seriously. It's really jarring to hear somebody call, like for example, in the quest, Kuki Shinobu calls Yanfei her senpai. Or whenever we were doing the Barbara hangout, he calls Barbara-sama. Like, it's just very jarring to hear that lingo, that jargon thrown in there. And it really trips me up whenever I do hear it, because it really takes me aback. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but whenever the writing takes itself as seriously as it wants it to, it kind of defeats the purpose whenever we're using, weeb slang, essentially. And trust me, I'm a weeb too, but I don't think I'm going to go around calling anybody senpai anytime soon. So, that's one thing I do want to point out as like a little bit of a negative. Other than that, it's pretty much all positives other than, the power of friendship. But I mean, that's Genshin's whole motif anyways. Once again, spoilers ahead. Xiao getting saved at the very end from a fate worse than death. Because death would actually be a sweet release for Xiao, because then he would no longer be tormented by the karmic debt that torments his soul. But if you guys don't know what would have happened at the end there, whenever Xiao saved all of them at the cost of himself, he was going to send them all up, save them all, and then he was going to get sealed away permanently inside the Fantastic Compass to fight Boskifis, whatever his name is. I can't remember the Electro's name. It's a weird name. I'm just going to call him Bosco. To fight Bosco for all eternity, the remnants of Bosco's soul that's stuck inside the Fantastic Compass realm that they've made to seal off the monsters from Conria. He would have been stuck there for eternity to deal with his own torment until he either succumbs to Bosco or he basically just becomes tormented for forever. So it was a really nice moment whenever you understood the actual odds or the actual weight of things that were at stake, and then Zhongli saving him was serendipitous. I did enjoy it all. I thought it was really, really good. And as far as the Electro Yaksha ever being actually playable to where you can purchase him in-game and play him and do all that, I don't think it will ever happen, personally. I am definitely in the camp that they will probably never do that, but it's such a shame because he's such a wasted design, and his move looks somewhat cool. I couldn't imagine it being adapted into a playable version, especially since he wants to be in the shadows and strike like that. They kind of made their cop-out for not making him playable within that way, because that would be very hard to implement, essentially. But he would be a very, very cool unit to ever actually be playable, and I can only hope that one day he would be. Anyways, that's basically the video. That's my thoughts on the story quest, if you guys were curious, because I know a lot of people want to know Xiao Main's take on the Xiao story quest. Loved it. Fantastic. I love most of the story that Genshin does, and I hope they keep it up. They did a really great job with it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. As always, let me know what you guys think about the story quest in the comment section below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.